It might have been hot in Melbourne for the Socceroos' only warm-up match, but there's plenty of fine-tuning still to be done after Melbourne's Adrian Casera scored in just the 6th minute.
Playing a club side and the game's less than a week away, you'd be expecting to win these kind of games, so there's no excuses, and I'm sure the coach will have a few words with the boys, and I'm sure a few boys are thoroughly disappointed.
Joel Griffiths and John Aloisi were put up front for the first half and provided plenty of opportunities but had little reward. At the other end, it was Victory who dominated the period as they tried to mirror the type of play expected from Qatar in the World Cup qualifier.
On Wednesday night's going to be tough. They're going to sit 10 players behind the ball and maybe half a player up front. But they're going to be dangerous on the break, and it's going to be hard to break them down. So we're going to have to keep control of the ball. We're going to have 90% of it, and we're going to have to wait for the right opening to score a goal and to get a chance.
Alex Brosk and Archie Thompson were given the run in the second half and had immediate effect as Australia became comfortable with the coach's system. Thompson got the Socceroos on board in the 70th minute to save total embarrassment and secured a 1-1 draw.
Just getting that position right in behind the striker. It's hard work, pressuring high up in the park, and you've got to make sure that everybody's switched on, because if you let your man get away from you, it makes it a lot more difficult to try and pin him in the back half, and they can get out pretty easy.
Pim Verbeek will cull the 39-man Socceroo squad to 18 in the next 24 hours as his international-based players fly home for the clash.
I think the Australian coach is probably one of the hardest jobs in the world. They say the English manager is, but I don't know. He's got all his players there, and Pim's got a hard job because he doesn't know who he can rely on, who he can choose, because who knows the players that end up turning up, how well they're going to recover from the trip, and so it's a difficult job, but we have to get on with it. We can't complain about it.
And obviously Pim's going to bring some players back from overseas, some attacking players, defenders, midfielders, and I'm sure they'll be able to adjust, with 2 or 3 days. I mean, they're experienced players that play in top leagues of Europe, and I'm sure they'll be able to adjust to Pim's tactics.
The game wasn't without incident either. Olyroos captain Mark Milligan copped an elbow to the nose and went to ground. He wasn't hoping for a card to be handed to the opposition and was in pain as he went off with a bloody nose. Adam Rascal, Fox Sports News.